Dodgers a win away from another trip to the World Series, and Shohei Ohtani, their highest paid player, is on the mound to try to send them there, and he issues a walk to start the ball game. The speedy Terang is aboard. Brings up Jackson Chourio. Good to see Chourio back in the lineup. He left yesterday's game with a hamstring cramp. He has had hamstring problems, cost him a month of the regular season late in the season, and he actually locked up in the middle of an at-bat. He could not bend his right leg, and so he left the game in a 2-strike count. Blake Perkins picked up that at-bat, and there was a lot of worry that Chourio would not be able to come back here today, but he's back. We'll see how effective he is.
Unlike watching Mizorowski and Freeman battle that time clock, that pitch was thrown with 13 seconds left. He likes to get the ball and throw it.
0-2 the count to Jackson Chourio. And a foul ball. Emergency hack to hang in there. Brewers get their lead man on. It's only the 4th time in the previous 27 innings the Brewers have had a leadoff batter reach. And Frenchie, the approach of the Brewers is certainly up for discussion right now and criticism, the way it has gone in the first 3 games of this series. As Chourio strikes out, and Ohtani's first out is a K.
Well, he just pumped up and threw that ball right by him. A great fastball hitter is Chourio, but after the breaking ball is late on this pitch, up and away.
You're facing this good of pitching. You know, to me, you tend to gotta see the ball in, try to work the counts. First time we've seen Bryce Terang go deep in a count like that. So, you know, for the Brewers, gonna have to find a way to get some traffic and put some pressure on.
Terang is a base stealer at first. Yelich is the Brewers' highest paid player. He is the face of their franchise, and it has been a struggle for Christian Yelich. 1 for 11 in the series. His only hit was an infield hit yesterday in his first at bat. Struck out 3 times after that, and a little topper foul.
It's kind of the theme of his at bats. He's got a lot of rollover in his game. When Christian Yelich is right, he's foul pole to foul pole, line drives.
Yeah, he hits the ball up the middle really well. That left center gap.
Yelich with 29 homers during the regular season. He drove in over 100 this year.
Great call for the strike there from Adam Beck.
Adam Beck in his first championship series, and that one just hit the corner. Looked like a good call, albeit delayed. 2-2 now. And Yelich, a foul ball.
You know, you really want your foundation, Frenchie, I know, to be in your legs, but I feel like when I watch Christian Yelich, he's almost like leaning backwards when he swings.
It's almost like hitting uphill.
Yeah.
You can't get that backside through to get that extra whip through the zone. You ever heard the kind of the phrase, you're stuck? He looks stuck right now.
Yelich, a former MVP back in 2018, the year the Dodgers and the Brewers met in the NLCS. That's a called strike 3. Ohtani paints with a 100-mile-an-hour fastball. And back-to-back strikeouts, one swinging, one looking.
Well, when I see good hitters making out on a fastball on the corner, a pitch that you should swing at, then I feel like you're, as a hitter, when you're scuffing, you're guessing.
Yeah.
After a leadoff walk, 2 Ks, here is Contreras. First ball swinging, he fouls one away. Well, the fastball command of Ohtani. After that opening walk, he is placing it right where Will Smith wants it. Contreras with 2 homers this postseason. They both came in the Cubs series, in the division series. And a spinner from Ohtani, that sweeper. One of the 7 pitches he has in the toolbox.
And I never think of this Brewers club as a club that strikes out a lot. They're striking out a lot in this series.
What a start.
19 pitches in a scoreless first inning, stranding the leadoff walk of Terang. Now he'll lead off the bottom half. Full count, and now Quintana's payoff pitch. Ohtani tees off, deep right field. Shohei Ohtani, 1 of 1.
It's a leadoff home run. After after he struck out 3 in the top of the first. And the Dodgers lead it 1-0. He hit 55 in the regular season, a Dodger record. And he's gone deep for the 3rd time this postseason, his first of the championship series.
You know, guys, 3 for 29 in the DS and CS. At some point, you knew it was going to snap out in a big way. 3-2, a slurve, 117 off the bat, 446. Yeah, and right here to Ohtani, it was a 3-2 slurve, and you can see those are the ones you want to start middle, in on the end of the plate. That one started in the inner half, and that's right into the sweet spot of his swing.
He's had 2 leadoff home runs this postseason. Did it against Cincinnati in game 1 of that wild card series. Has hit 3 homers now. Had a 2-homer game in the first game of that wild card series. Full count. 2 outs in the second. Quintana could use a scoreless inning here. And that one just missed. Ohtani draws the walk.
And Brian, the pitching has just been so elite for Los Angeles in all these 4 games, and that's part of Pat Murphy's frustration. He said, if you told me the Dodgers would score 10 runs in 3 games, what would the series be at? I'd say 2-1 us or 1-2 them. No way I would say we'd be down 0-3. The Dodgers just bringing out the worst in us. We're outside our body, and if it happens in May, it's a bad series. If it happens in October, it's heightened.
Yeah, I agree, Lauren, and I think to add to that, sometimes offensively, you almost got to get to a point where it's like, I don't care.
Yeah.
You got to stop trying so hard. We talk about these hitters. Everybody's trying to get the big hit. And, you know, do what Perkins did right there.
I would not even spend a second talking about how good the Dodger pitching is. I'd spend a lot of time talking about how good we were.
Yeah.
You know, you scored 3 runs, 3rd most runs in baseball. I know you're down 3-0. I'd run. I'd be aggressive, even down 3 runs. If you're going to go down like the Kansas City Royals when they were down to the Oakland Athletics in the 2014 wild card.
These are the aces for the Dodgers leading up to Ohtani tonight. Only 2 runs allowed between those 3 stars. Snell, Yamamoto, both pitched in Milwaukee. Glasnow in the shadows yesterday with 5 2/3 innings. I mean, the numbers are overwhelming. And they keep coming at you with aces. Ohtani being the 4th in the group. 0-2 the count, and Joey Ortiz takes a ball. Number 9 hitter here for Milwaukee. Just 2 for 18 in the series, or in the postseason, I should say. 0 for 5 in the series. And a swing and a miss, and Ohtani picks up his 4th strikeout.
Just that 4-seamer, top of the zone. The Milwaukee's Brewers offense in this entire series, that has been a theme for their pitchers, for their hitters, sorry. The fastball up in the zone, out of the strike zone, especially the one by Turang, right, to end the game in game 1.
Bryce Turang, leadoff man tonight for the Brewers. 2nd time around against Ohtani. Ohtani didn't get that pitch, that big curve. And a fastball through the heart.
Muncy with the threat of the bunt has the play in front of the bag on the grass.
Defensive swing, big fastball.
Well, you saw the 1-0 take, right? 99 down the middle. Then that, it's kind of what you were saying even with Yelich, like you get in between where you're almost guessing, and against a guy like Ohtani, it's going to be tough to conquer that beast.
Here's a 1-2 outside. Turang, Southern California kid. He grew up in this area, in the LA area. Corona, Santiago High School. Signed out of high school, was a 1st rounder by the Brewers. Dreamed of playing big games at Dodger Stadium. Son of a former major leaguer, Brian Turang. Had some time with the Mariners. He's been struggling himself. Did draw a walk in the 1st, just 1 for 11 in this series. His lone home run in the postseason, Turang, came in game 5 of the division series against the Cubs. It was a put away punch.
Ohtani has 7 pitches total, but you can't cover the 7 pitches. So you have to hit off the fastball. If he throws you a good breaking ball, you're not going to hit it anyway. But you have to hit off 99 or 100, or you have no chance.
Always loads up the splitter, whether he throws it or not. That's his starting place. And Turang into left field, slicing. Hernandez is there. Perkins off the bag and out. It's a double play. And a base running blunder by Blake Perkins. It is just the way it's going for Milwaukee. And the Dodgers have their foot on the gas. A perfect running throw by Kike Hernandez. Inning over.
So you're got your lead right there. Mookie's right behind you. Ball's hit hard, but it's still right behind you, so it's the right play.
And you see Muncy pointing to first. Great job by Max.
Ohtani drops a breaking ball in for a strike. 1-1 on Contreras. Strikeout victim in the first inning. It ended the inning with a runner at first. One of the 3 strikeouts in that first inning. And Contreras gets jammed. That's a foul ball. Might be playable. Freeman gives it a look. Just out of his reach into the netting.
And this is what we talk about situational baseball, right? I mean, even a ground ball anywhere in the infield right here scores a run.
There hasn't been a lot of chances for the Brewers, but they have had some of these situational events that they have not been able to take advantage of.
Something they were so good at in the regular season.
Infield's back. It's just begging to give you a run.
And for them right now, just to cut it a little bit and build that momentum. Patrick got you out of that inning and cut it a little bit closer.
Ohtani deals, and a swing and a miss. Contreras strikes out. Ohtani picks up a big out on a K. Churio stays put at third base. 2 men gone now in the 4th.
This one's in the other batter's box. Starts on the outside corner. Has about 12 inches of break. Again, he dropped down just ever so slightly.
Here's Jake Bauers.
Oh.
Bauers has made a nice play at first.
You know, Lauren was saying in a previous game too, when Yamamoto pitched, Will Smith likes to keep that glove in the strike zone so that the pitcher has a view of it. Well, he does the same with Ohtani.
Yeah, he ties up Bauers. 99 on his hands. Bauers had made up his mind. And it's a ball and 2 strikes. Ohtani a chance to get out of this inning. That was a fastball. It looked like it had some cut to it. Yeah. Bauers has been one of the few hot hitters for the Brewers. And a swing and a miss. Ohtani strikes him out on a splitter. Back-to-back backwards Ks, and 2 men are gone for Ohtani. Oh my goodness! Shohei Ohtani! Wow! Up and over the roof! A majestic blast! Ohtani dropped jaws everywhere, and it's 4-0 Dodgers.
Johnny, I was just about to say 3-1 and walks, not the worst outcome.
This was about as impressive as it gets. The bat flip, the one you could enjoy all the way around. What a majestic home run that was. My goodness. Oh.
The sound in our booth was deafening.
For Mascam.
Watch where this goes. Frenchie, mark it.
If you're lucky enough to have a ticket, you can say you were here. Not 1, but 2. And the longest of them all on top of the roof, over the pavilion in right center. Unreal. One of the things I love to do through all of my years in baseball is ask former major league pitchers what the longest home run they ever gave up. I feel like every time I've asked that question, I've gotten a quick answer. Chad Patrick is going to have his answer. It'll be game 4. Shohei Ohtani of the NLCS. Ronnie, do you know the answer?
Chicago White Sox, 1991. Pitching against Greg Hibbert, a little left-hander. 0-0 score through 7. The talented Bo Jackson came up. Talk about two sports. Bo Jackson comes up. First 2 times up, I struck him out on high fastballs. The third time, 479 to center field. Game ended 1-0. Tony La Russa after the game came in and just tossed the spread everywhere, throwing food there. How could you guys lose 1-0? Everywhere is I mean, the food is everywhere. The whole place is distraught. And all I could think to myself, in Chicago, they used to make this amazing macaroni salad. I'm like, I just pitched. I could really use a cup of macaroni salad.
Oh, I mean, good thing you didn't remember any details about that.
Well,
what's the longest home run you ever hit, Frenchie? Is that easily on the brain?
yes, I got one in Atlanta at Turner Field off Darren Oliver. Darren Oliver broke about 3/4 of my bats, but I finally got the bat out one time, and I think it was like 463.
Whoa. Is it a swing? It is. And it's a strikeout as Ohtani takes down Caleb Durbin. His 6th strikeout of the game.
Split finger kind of sits on the inside of that zone. He thought maybe he was going to break back over the plate, but couldn't keep his bat back. So if you ever want to be a major league pitcher, kids, when you get to the big leagues and then you become my age, all you'll remember are the longest home runs you ever had.
Right. And then people like me asking you about it all the time.
That's all right. I just got over it like a couple of weeks ago.
Didn't sound like it, actually. You remember with vivid detail every inch of that.
It really was the macaroni salad.
Yeah, gotcha. Ohtani 0-1 to Blake Perkins.
Remember, Bo was only playing on one hip then. He hurt himself as a football player. Never mind. Still 479.
Ohtani in a 1-2 count. StatCast says it's the 3rd longest homer in Dodger Stadium history in the StatCast era. Ohtani, chance to come right back on the mound and put the Brewers down in order. He does so. 7 strikeouts. Shohei Ohtani, what a player. We're all bearing witness to greatness tonight. So Collins will get a pinch hit appearance. He'll stay in. Hitting for the shortstop, Joey Ortiz, here to start the 6th inning. Ohtani was a little unsettled in his start against the Phillies early. Gave up the 3 runs early. Dodgers got down. They ended up winning that game. Dramatic comeback in game 1 of the division series. But it didn't take Ohtani long to lock it down. Then he goes 13 days between those starts. And he has been on point from the 1st inning here tonight. He's got 7 strikeouts through 5 innings. And a little half swing by Collins. That is the splitter once again. And he strikes out Collins to start the 6th as we check in with Lauren.
And Brian, I was just thinking, we watched LA win last year with so many weapons out of the pen, and this year it's 7, 8, 9 from their starters. Brian, Dave said last season, I knew my starters weren't going to take down the most outs, and boy, what a luxury to have it the other way around. It's definitely less stress on my body.
Now, he's been managing in the leisure seat.
Oh man!
In this series, when your starters are doing this.
I mean, the worst performance they had by a pitcher was Tyler Glasnow, who went 5 2/3 and only gave up a run.
Yeah, I mean, we sit there and see Dave Roberts' feet up on the bench. Here again tonight. Look, feet cooked up, relaxed.
Chill.
Murph's walking up and down that dugout over.
Brian, I love what you were talking about that third inning when he lost his control, gave up those 3 runs in Philly, and then pitched 4 more innings, right? And those 4 innings combined with the first 5 innings here before this inning, he has locked it down, even with the 13 days rest. 9 innings, 15 Ks, only 2 hits, and no runs.
1-2 on Terang, and a swing and a miss. It's another strikeout. Number 9 for Ohtani.
I mean, usually these kind of games are reserved for Williamsport, but we got one going on right here in Dodger Stadium.
A short change of a strikeout, by the way. That's number 10 for Ohtani. I beg your pardon. And 4 in a row as Churio into center field. Andy Pages settles under it. Shohei Ohtani with his first 10 strikeout game as a Dodger. He is rolling through 6. Dodgers lead 4-0.
Shohei Ohtani hands the ball to his manager. 6+ innings, 10 strikeouts, 2 home runs, 1 legendary performance.
And the count is a ball and 2 strikes. He's 6'8" Trevor McGill against a larger-than-life player in Shohei Ohtani. Both were all-stars National League this season. Ohtani, did he? Ohtani! Ohtani has done it again! His 3rd home run!
Shohei Ohtani, the stuff of legend!
An all-time game for an all-time player. 3 homers. He makes it 5-0.
2 strikes, and this is where he goes, right? That ball's a little down, little outer half. 114 off the bat, and this one only 427.
The opposite way.
Yep. He woke up. He's alive. He's back.
Mascam soaring into the Los Angeles night.
He's like completely back in one swing.
Yeah. He goes 446, 469, and 427. It's the 3rd 3-homer game in Dodger postseason history, and it's a wow from the Magic one. Freeland takes off. Durbin, a high fly ball to right. Pages, he is there. He's got it, and the ball game is over. And the Los Angeles Dodgers have won the National League pennant. They sweep the Brewers. The greatest night of baseball by an individual player in the history of this game. Shohei Ohtani. 3 homers and a victory on the mound with 10 strikeouts.
And the presentation's not done. I think we need an NLCS MVP. What do you think? The National League Championship Series most valuable player goes to the best player on this planet, Shohei Ohtani. Congratulations. And his interpreter will. Shohei, congratulations. What's more fun, striking out 10 or hitting 3 home runs?
配信で活躍するか、ホームランを打つか、3打つか、どっちの方が楽しかったですか？どちらも最高の気分で、声援が力になりましたし、本当にみんなを代表してこれをもらってると思ってるので、本当にあと4つ全力で勝ちに行きたいなと思います。It was really, fun on the both side of the ball today. Really, as a representative, I'm taking this trophy, and let's get 4 more wins.
To the people of Los Angeles, Shohei, and back at home in Japan who tune in to Dodger baseball every night because of you, what do you want to say to them about their support?
LA で日本でドジャースベースボールを見せつけたと思いますけども、何か一つ言いたいことはありますか？本当に全員で勝ち切ったものだと思うので、ダックもさっき言ってましたが、あと4つ全力で勝ちに行きたいですし、皆さん今日は美味しいお酒を飲んでください。 You know, we won it as a team, and this is really a team effort. So I hope everybody in LA and Japan and all over the world could enjoy a really good sake.
I'm sure they will. I'm sure they will. I wasn't expecting that. And to the kids, there are kids everywhere who dream of being in your shoes. What can you tell them about being great at something, Shohei?
世界の子供たちに対して一つメッセージをお願いします。
本当にこのドジャースという素晴らしいチーム、みんなが本当に一丸となっている試合を見て、野球面白いなって思ってくれたら嬉しいですし、それを目指して僕らも頑張りたいなと思っています。
You know, this is really a wonderful team that I'm part of, and I hope that the kids are inspired and want to play baseball.
An historic day in this great game we love. Let's hear it one more time for the National League champion, Los Angeles Dodgers.